Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is McKenna, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about wedding planning. A lot of you guys have been asking for me to talk about this and what I've been doing. If you're new here, my name is McKenna. I am 20 years old, almost 21, and me and my boyfriend or fiance got engaged in April, and we're having a wedding in May of 2020. So I've been doing some wedding planning already and would love to show you guys what I've been doing. Okay, so first things first is I am very much of a planner. Like, I enjoy this thoroughly. I would even love to do this as a career. So this might be a little bit different because some of you guys want to hire a wedding planner, just make them make all the decisions for you. But I'm not that way. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing. If you guys are excited to plan your own wedding, then I hope that this helps. But the first thing that I would say is to invest in a wedding planning book or binder or anything. The number one gift that people got, Jake and I, mostly me, when we got engaged was a wedding planner. So I got this one from a friend. It's the Knots wedding planning binder, and it literally has everything in here that you could ever imagine, and it's the most helpful thing on the planet. So I'm gonna go through it and share with you guys. First tip that I would say is that you should, if you can, it's definitely possible not to, but if you can, get a wedding planner. I just think that even me that loves to plan things and is very type A and is good at planning things, I think it's always nice to have a second eye on everything. The wedding planner has been doing this for years, and they know things that people normally miss. Like when I interviewed my wedding planner, he was just giving me some examples that brides and their parents normally miss, and that was there was an example of they were planning out the cake, and they got to the wedding, the day of the wedding, and they didn't think to bring a cake knife. So they had no knife to serve their cakes, and little stuff like that that you would absolutely never think of is why it's great to have a wedding planner. And also, it may seem like you can do all of the wedding planning months prior, but a few weeks before the wedding, you're not going to want to worry about anything. You're not going to want to be stressed out. You really want to enjoy your day. So it's nice to have that wedding planner there to think of all of those things that you wouldn't think of, and to handle any stressful situations, so you don't have to be the one worrying about that. So number one tip, get a wedding planner. It is a great investment, and I know that it will absolutely help. And my wedding planner, I'll leave him down in the description, but it's 9th and Everett, Josiah Carr. He is the best, and I would totally recommend him to anybody. He knows his stuff, and I love him. To get started with this binder, the first tab, well, actually before the first tab, it's just a contact sheet. So it has your wedding planner, your reception venue. It has their name, their address, their website, their phone number, their email. So it has wedding planner, reception venue, caterer, ceremony venue, officiant. Literally anyone that you have is in this binder, which is great to just have one common place to look for if you need a quick number or something. And then the first tab is color inspiration. So they have this little, let's see if I can show you, little palette to choose from, and to put. So our color theme is light pink and gold, and I don't know, it wasn't hard for me to think of that. Everybody was like, how did you choose your theme of your wedding? And we're not also having a theme, we're just having the colors. People like to make it I don't even know what themes there are, 90s theme, not 90s, but I don't know. I never even thought about that. But blush pink I always wanted to do, even though I'm not a pink fan. I know there's some pink back there, but I'm not a girly girl, so I never thought that I would use pink. But I just think that that's the perfect spring wedding color, and I've always liked the bridesmaid dresses all in pink, blush pink. And then gold just really in right now. I just love gold. So blush pink and gold will be very springy and very flattering. So that's how I chose my color scheme. Yeah, so like I put, if you can see, this like blush pink with that nude color and this like mauve pink with a white. Yeah, not much to colors, but the next tab is timeline and budget, and this one is very, very helpful. I just went to the bathroom and the toilet's still flushing. Thank you. Okay, for the next tab is timeline and budget, and for my second tip, it would definitely be to sit down with your parents or whoever, if somebody's helping you financially with the wedding, that you would sit down with them and plan out a budget. And this tab helps a lot with budgeting tips and like what like examples for the prices would be, like what would be the most that you should like actually save for, the average cost of like photography or florals or all of that stuff. So I would really advise to sit down with your parents or whoever to plan out a wedding budget, so that you know that you're on track, that you're not spending a ridiculous amount that you don't need, and that you're spending your money on the most important things, and to make sure that you get those secured. So like the most important thing for me is my dress and photography and videography, because that sticks with you forever. So that's like what I would want to spend like most of my money on. So this tab helps a lot. That has timeline too, so it tells you like 12 months before your wedding you should be doing, announcing your engagement, getting organized, have a separate email folder. That's actually my third tip, is to create a separate email that is all for your wedding. So we have a separate email account that like everything, everybody that we're working with, all of our vendors, all email there so that we can see it and that it's organized, and it just helps a lot. Envision your overall wedding style and colors, draw up your budget, protect your engagement ring, have it appraised and insured, choose a wedding date, start outlining initial guest list, create a wedding website, all that stuff. And then it has like 9 to 11 months before, 6 to 8, 4 to 5. So like 4 to 5, it says finalize your flower proposal with your florist, decide on formal wear for all of the guys, reserve a calligrapher, finalize your rental list. If you're planning to have a welcome party, now is a good time to find those details. Make all honeymoon travel reservations, address those invitations, book your wedding night accommodations, all that stuff. So this is really helpful to know like when you should be doing what, and then the budget is later on in this tab. Okay, so the next tab is dress and accessories. Hello. So this didn't really help me. Like, I've known what I wanted to wear since a little girl, so I didn't need like tips on how to pick like my style. But if you have no idea, then this will be helpful. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that one. So then the next one is ceremony and bridal party. So there are tips. So like in front of each section, they have tips on each section's whatever. So first tip is find and efficient, both love, include both families and faiths, clue guests in on your traditions, make a program, plan ahead, schedule rehearsal. Yeah, like we already kind of know, like we already have a vision of like what we want the ceremony to look like and all of that. So I didn't really need this section very much, but it was nice. It has like bridal party in here, so it shows like the main like responsibilities for the maid of honor, for the best man, and for the bridesmaids and groomsmen. It gives space for you to write it all out, so it was nice to like be able to like draw down like who's walking up the aisle together and all of those minor details. So that was helpful. But the next tab is photos, video, and entertainment. Hello. Okay, so I didn't really honestly look at this one either because I feel like a lot of people already know the style that they want. They already have like some photographer friends that they already have in mind to do their wedding. They don't really need to know tips for that. Yeah, and then there's flower and decor, pretty self-explanatory, and then the big day and beyond. 2 weeks and counting, top planning tips. So basically this binder is very, very useful and helpful, and I am very thankful that somebody got this for us as a gift, and I would definitely recommend it. It's not overwhelming. It's like really fun. I love to go I like spent a day and just went through everything and filled out all the information on it. And then another tip that I would say is to get an address book. If you're anything like me, I love to keep things on paper. I think technology is very helpful, and Jacob would rather prefer to have it all on Excel spreadsheet, and so he did that for us, which was very kind, but I like it all on paper. So I just got an address book. It's really, really pretty, and I just have all of the address in it, and that's going to be super handy and helpful when it comes to sending out invitations. And then it will even help like later, like when it's somebody's birthday and you want to send them something. So that's very helpful too. And then somebody like got me this wedding planner. I think this was my mom that got me this, but like having all of these different planners like really helped me because some of them has different things than others do. So yeah, that is it. Okay guys, so I think that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that this was helpful in some way. I really like wedding planning, so if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, and I would love to answer them. If you have any other videos that you would like me to film, just let me know. Have anything to do with the wedding or anything. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video, and thanks.